JJ the CPA here. Hope you're doing well. Let's talk about the Employee Retention Tax Credit for 2021. I'm going to run through this quickly. I'm going to put in the body of this a link to a video playlist where I go through all the aspects related to this, including 2020 ERTC, and I have a big time helpful seminar that you can have instant access to. So I'll put a link to that. Check out everything that you will get, including checklists, spreadsheets, Excel spreadsheets, etc., etc. So let's get into the calculation for the ERTC. So the first thing to note is that for you to qualify, your gross receipts need to have been down 20%. Check, they are. Then, do you have 500 or less employees? Check. Did you pay employees? Check. Boom. You qualified for the quarter. What are you comparing to? Well, check out the playlist. I've got specific videos on how you figure this out and what you're comparing to. So, you meet those three things right there, and for 2021, you're now going to be in the running for the credit. So, yes, I get it. This is crude. This is a whiteboard, but here it is. All wages for the quarter qualify. What? No more than $10,000 in wages per employee, right? So it's all the wages for all employees. Just a particular employee, just not more than $10,000 of their compensation is included in the calculation. I'm going to run through an example for you. And then all of the employer paid health insurance on these employees. So you add those two together, multiplied by 70%, and there's your tax credit. So you're going to exclude family, owners, and spouses that are over 50% combined. You're going to be excluded, and you can't include tips. Now, here's the example I've got here for you. So you've got 3 employees. And I'll do a thing where you can screenshot it at the end. You got 3 employees. You got Jim that makes 15 grand in the quarter, Sally 20 grand in the quarter, and Pat 6,000 in the quarter. Now, that right there could be health insurance and wages. It could just be wages. But the point is you're going to take the total wages, total health insurance, add that together. All right. And those totals for these 3 are right there for the quarter. But remember, not more than $10,000 can go into the calculation per employee. So for Jim, even though he was paid 15 grand, only 10,000 is going to count for the credit. Sally was paid 20 grand. Well, only 10,000 is going to qualify for the credit. Pat was paid 6,000, so all of Pat's compensation is included because it didn't exceed $10,000. So for those 3 employees, the total that gets included is $26,000 times 70%. That's a $18,200 employee retention tax credit. It's really that simple, okay? Are you down 20%? You have less than 500 employees. Did you pay employees? You take the health insurance, you take their wages, add it together. Go employee by employee. For each employee, the total of that can't be more than $10,000 per employee. You take that figure times 70%, and that's your tax credit. So if you have $1 million in payroll, okay, and none of your employees make over $10,000, then that's a $700,000 tax credit. You have $100,000 in payroll for the quarter, and no employees above $10,000 when you combine wages and health insurance. $70,000 tax credit. It restarts every quarter. So if you're down first quarter, you get this. If you're not down second quarter, you don't. If you're down third quarter, you get it. So this is for all 4 quarters of 2021. So check out the playlist. Lots and lots of videos. Check out the seminar. Hopefully that helps. All right. Hey, thanks for tuning in. I'd love it if you'd subscribe. And then don't you ever forget, you've never met a CPA quite like me. All right. Let me back this up, get the light off of it. And all right, there we go. You can do quick little screenshot there if you'd like to run through that on the basics. So 2 o'clock in the morning, been putting together the whiteboards, getting some things done, trying to get out of town. I like the whiteboards. You know, I'm a practicing CPA, been doing this for 28 years, but I also travel around the country and do tax seminars to my fellow CPAs and EAs and tax professionals. And it's good to get on the whiteboard, put out the details. All right, hey, have a great one.